Okay, you're back with us, Republica. Kausap pa rin natin si Atty. Glenn Chong. The topic is outsmarting Smartmatic. Okay. Atty. Glenn, yes. may mga politiko kasi mas matalino sila. They don't want to go handshaking, go to the marketplace. They don't want to spend for rallies. So they just want to stay in the confines of their house. It's cheaper rather than spending for the campaign.
But Sir Eric, you know very well na may nangyayaring ganyan, di ba?
Oo.
Siguro kayo mga kababayan na nakikinig po sa atin ngayon, nanonood, may mga nanotice po kayo ng eleksyon. Ang kandidato hindi ho nangangampanya, hindi gumagastos para sa mga streamers, mga stickers, mga sample ballots. Halos wala lang, nandun sa bahay. Pero pagkatapos ng eleksyon, nanalo. At saka yung popular, yung nandun sa merkado, nag-house to house, yung kumayod talaga. Exactly what I did in 2010. Yun ang natatalo. These are simple facts that you can verify for yourself and make your own conclusion. Kaya nga ho, sige, ganito, Sir Eric, you were asking me kanina, it's difficult to run for Senate.
Yes.
Alam ko yun. I've never run for a national office before. But yun nga po, ang nasa isip ko, hanggang kailan natin ipaglalaban ito?
Okay.
Until when? Because I am also like a flickering candle.
Yes.
Kung may yung kandila na halos mamatay na. But ang message ko po sa taong bayan, don't let that flickering candle die. Because if that flickering candle dies, I don't know who will replace.
Do you feel like a voice in the wilderness? Sometimes.
I felt like a voice in the wilderness sometime mga 2010, 2012.
Okay. How about today?
2013 until now, hindi na po. Marami na po talaga ang nakakaalam dito sa issue. Like for example, last night, I was here in Makati. Nagpa-picture po ako. Sinabi po ng babaeng nag-photograph sa akin, Sir, para saan ho ito? Kasi sabi ko passport size. Ito na yung sa Certificate of Candidacy.
Yes. COC.
Sabi niya, I don't think she knew me. Hindi ko alam kung kilala niya ako or not. Pero sinabi niya, passport size, sir, pang-abroad o hindi? Sabi ko, hindi naman ako mag-abroad. Sabi niya, saan nga pala ito, sir? Sabi ko, sa Comelec nga. Sabi niya, I hate that. Eh doon sinabi niya,
I hate that.
I hate that. Hindi ako, kalaban ko yan. Then, tinanong ko siya,
Bakit?
Sabi niya, yung daya.
Oh.
And she's just a plain photographer, ha? And I was taken aback. The message has sunk into her, at least to her.
Yes.
Oo. And when I was also in Comelec, there was one guard there. Actually, hindi lang yung isang guard. Dati when I was there, somebody also took my hand and sabi niya, Sir, gusto lang kitang mahawakan. Gusto kitang makamay. Please, continue the fight.
Yes.
Paglaban mo talaga yan. And remember, they're working in Comelec.
Yes.
So, I know na marami dyan sa Comelec itself, rank and file. Hindi ko yan tinitira sila. Ang tinitira ko yung nasa taas. Okay. Yung mga director, yung mga commissioner, kasi sila naman talagang nagpapatakbo ng eleksyon.
Sila ang nagmamaniobra?
They know. Yes, man. What I mean is the responsibility, the ultimate...
The buck stops with them.
The buck stops with them, yes. That's it. So, kung ayaw niyong sagutin itong aming mga ebidensya, then who else will we blame? Are we going to blame the janitor? Are we going to blame the elevator operator? Hindi. The ones we're going to blame are the ones who are responsible, the responsible officers. And who are these? Ito yung commissioners, ito yung executive director, ito yung directors ng line agencies nila, line departments nila. Not the elevator operator, not the security guard.
I'll also ask you this question. Who is Comelec Junior and who is Comelec Senior? Smartmatic or Comelec?
Good question, Sir Eric. The way I look at this relationship, itong relasyon ng Comelec at ni Smartmatic, it seems like si Smartmatic ang senior, si Comelec ang alipin.
Okay,
I don't even call Comelec junior Alipin yan si Comelec dyan Sunod-sunuran lang si Comelec
Pero dito sa kinikita ng Comelec, kumikita din allegedly ang Smartmatic.
Yes, of course, because they are riding in tandem. Yun na nga ang palagi kong tawag sa kanila, riding in tandem
Are they... could we say they're in a conspiracy?
They are in a conspiracy, have never
So
been...
there's no principal here. They're in a conspiracy both.
Hindi, yung isa, instigator.
Okay.
Yung isa nga, alipin lang eh.
Okay.
So kaya I'm not afraid. Sabi nga nila, oh, you are questioning. Ito ang sabi nila. I'm sure they are going to ask me about this question. Tapos tanungin nila ako nito. Kini-question mo yung election system. Ba't ka tumatakbo in
Yes,
the same
yun.
election
Oh, yes,
system?
yes.
Good point.
Uh,
Tumakbo ako because I really want to put ahead, in a pitch battle, mag-aaway tayo this time because there is no other way. There is no other point in time. Ngayon lang to. So, susubukan natin yung election system mo. Kasi ganito yan eh. Okay. Hindi naman ho ako bobo. Kasi tumakbo ho akong congressman. As a matter of fact, nung una akong takbo, wala talaga ako. Alam mo siguro yun, Sir Eric. I was nobody when I ran. Hindi nga ako nagdumaan ng barangay captain, hindi ako dumaan ng konsihal.
okay.
I become congressman right away.
But I'll ask you of this, no? Yung hybrid, the hybrid that you've been talking about,
Yes.
will COMELEC adopt this?
No.
Yun na nga yun. How do we now end up outsmarting by asking the people to actually vote for you and make you number one?
Yes. In the way that they voted for President Duterte.
That's how we are going to outsmart.
Yes, ganito yan, sir.
Okay.
I will talk about it if we have time.
Okay, go ahead.
Shortly
go ahead.
before
Yes,
the
yes.
end.
Okay.
Because ito yung pangmensahe ko sa taong bayan. We're going to run under the system that we're questioning because at sinabi ko na ho, nung una ko pong takbo, wala ho talaga ako. I was nobody. I had no money. Pero ang kalaban ko was Deputy Speaker for the Visayas.
Okay.
So powerful yung buong island namin, kontrolado nila. Palagi ko itong sinasabi, wala ho akong mayor, wala akong congressman, wala akong gobernur, wala akong, yung barangay captain nga, 132 sa kanya, 128 sa kanya, 5 lang sa akin. Eh kung hindi ko pa kamag-anak yung 5, hindi pa buboto yun sa akin. But at the end of the day, the people rose up to the challenge. The people, it was our defining moment. The people believed in my message.
You want this to be your defining moment?
Not my defining moment, but the defining moment of the Filipino people. That we can rise up to the occasion and free ourselves outsmart Smartmatic.
Okay.
Yun ang ibig kong sabihin.
That's your message?
That's my message to the people. Na, eto, nanalo ako.
They have to make you number one. That's what you're saying?
They have to vote in the way that they voted President Duterte para siguradong hindi nila ako madaya. Kasi dadayain din ako eh. But ito na ang sinasabi ko, Sir Eric.
You want to be in the, at least part of the 12?
Hindi number 12.
At least part of the 12. To be safe.
To be safe, it should be higher than number 12.
Top 3.
Well, I leave it to the people. Kikilatisin din naman nila ako eh.
Top 3 dapat.
Oh, yun. And to the point na hindi talaga madaya. Kasi ganito yan. Kaya sinasabi ko yung experience ko dati na nanalo ako because I was able to capture the imagination of the people. It's because hindi ho ako bobo.
Of course.
May gagawin din po ako. So
Okay.
ang ibig kong sabihin sa Smartmatic, tirahin nyo ako, pag dinaya nyo ako, may ika-counter ako sa inyo.
During the election or after the election?
During the election or after the elections, it does not matter. Basta the fight will continue. Pag dinaya niya ako ng Smartmatic, if I know. Kasi sinabi ko na, Sir Eric, ito lang, one thing hindi ho ako nagmamayabang. Ako ay naging certified public accountant po ako.
CPA.
So meron din po akong units in statistics.
Yes, yes.
Ako ang gumagawa ng sarili kong survey.
Okay.
I fashion my own survey, my pool size, the way we ask questions. I tested it in 2 occasions. Tama, exactly.
It works.
Tama. Kung ano yung resulta ng survey ko, yun ang lalabas ng resulta ng eleksyon.
Okay.
In other words, I can counter the surveys of Pulse Asia and SWS.
With your survey.
The way I do this survey, pwede kong, siguro if people will support me, my resources, we can do that. You can pinpoint exactly the areas kung saan pwedeng nandaya.
Okay.
Pabubuksan ko yung balota after the elections. Tingnan natin.
What is the running count now of the number of voters in the Philippines?
That's
More or
about close to 60 million.
60 million. Since this is not a presidential election, what are the percentages of people
Normally,
voting?
if it's midterm elections, it's about 70 to 75%.
Okay.
Mataas na nga yung 75% because it's normally nasa range yan of 65 to 70%. But, with automated elections, you can always tweak here and there.
Yes, yes.
You can actually increase the voter participation or voter turnout.
Yes, yes.
So, ganito yan, Sir Eric. Going to your question, we might run out of time. Imposible pong manalo. I'm sure about that. Mahirap po. Pero ito lang po ang mensahe ko sa ating mga kababayan. Especially yung mga tatakbo. Kasi tatakbo din po kayo eh. Tumakbo po kayo, you filed, alam ko, gagastos kayo. Gagastos kayo, effort, time, and money. Pero, are you sure na ang kalaban niyo hindi nagbayad sa Smartmatic? Ito lang po. Ipaparating ko po talaga
Yung mga kandidato,
sa
no?
mga kandidato. Like, in your case, your opposition.
Yes.
And then in your case, your opposition.
Yes.
In Cebu, alam ko yun kasi galing tayo doon.
Yes.
Cebuano ta. So, for the opposition, itong mga incumbents at itong mga opposition, there are always opposition across the country. Hindi natin alam kung alin dito sa mga kandidato ang nagbayad.
Okay.
Sa Smartmatic, malalaman mo na lang yan pagkatapos ng eleksyon. But what if gumastos ka ng malaki? Pinarating mo sa tao, popular ka, dinaya ka, saan ka pupunta after the elections?
Okay.
Magfa-file ka ng protesta? You will spend millions more.
Yes.
And then pauupuin ka na lang 2-3 days bago
yes.
next election.
Yes.
Pero, ito ang mensahe ko, bit-bit nyo si Glenn Chong. Pag binitbit nyo si Glenn Chong, across the country yan, at napanalo ninyo, saan kayo pupunta? Pag dinaya kayo? Siyempre sa akin.
Yes. Lalo na pag nanalo si Glenn Chong.
Pag nanalo si Glenn Chong, pupunta kayo sa akin, ilahad nyo yung ebidensya, ako na bahala sa inyo.
Okay.
That's my solemn promise.
You will be their lawyer, in short.
In other words, I will speak for them. I will bring their case out in the public because that's what we want to outsmart. That's how the way we outsmart Smartmatic. Yun ang mensahe ko po sa lahat ng mga kandidato across the entire country from Luzon to Mindanao. Hindi natin alam, ulitin ko po, hindi natin alam kung sino ang mga kandidatong ito ang nagbayad.
Yes.
So, gagastos ka ng sarili mo. You will gagawin mong lahat para manalo. Di
Yes,
ba?
yes.
Hindi naman tayo tatakbo para
Yes,
matalo.
yes.
But, it would not be fair kung ang kalaban mo nagbayad na pala at sila ang nananalo, ikaw ang natatalo.
Tapos na election, in short.
Tapos na election. Tapos ito, ngayon, may nahanap kang ebidensya. May nakita ka. Saan ka pupunta? Pupunta ka sa Electoral Tribunal? Pupunta ka sa COMELEC? Magpa-file ka ng protesta, pauupuan ka, isang araw na lang, nag-eleksyon na. O isang araw na lang, matatapos na ang termino.
Mas mabuti pang senador ka and then you bring the evidence to
To
Senator
me,
Glenn Chong.
and ako nang bahala sa kaso nyo, I will talk and make sure na may mangyayari doon sa ipinaglalaban natin.
Has our elections become a bidding war? Or
I
is it
have
going
heard
there?
about that.
Or is it going there?
It is going to come to that point.
It will be a bidding war.
It's going to come to that point na magbi-bidding war.
Okay.
But ang sa akin, but by and large, hindi pa yan. Hindi pa yan. There is even honor among thieves.
Okay.
So kung sino yung unang nakabayad, yun na yun.
Okay.
So even
So,
among thieves, there's
tingin mo,
honor.
ganun, wala pa, hindi pa.
Hindi
not
pa
yet.
tayo umabot doon sa bidding war.
Okay.
But I know that there are election officers here in Metro Manila na yun na ang nasa isip nila. Bidding war na lang.
Okay.
But that's why we need to stop it. Kailangan tigilan natin to ngayon. Tuldukan natin to ngayon. And that's my message to all the candidates. Sir Eric, at sana ho, marinig po nila itong mensahe ko. Isang pangalan lang po ang bibit-bitin ninyo. It does not cost anything. Siguruhin niya lang nila na nasa sample balot, di ba? Magsasample balot yan, Sir Eric. Nandun si Glenn Chong.
Yes.
If this is carried across the country and we win by a wide margin, hindi na nila kayang dayain yon.
Make Glenn Chong #1 in order that we can
Kung hindi nila kayang
change
dayain,
the political system.
yes sir,
the
kung hindi
electoral
po nila
system.
kayang dayain yon, kung hindi po nila kayang dayain yon, and I get inside the Senate, outsmarted si Smartmatic. I can deliver on that promise. I am even willing to sign a covenant to that effect.
With the people.
With the people. I will. One of these days. Pag malapit na yung, hindi pa kasi ngayon eh.
Final question to you, Attorney Glenn. I've always said, is there a way for us to make elections cheaper? Or are we now going into the cycle that every election will become more expensive and more expensive? In that case, the system is becoming more corrupt.
Sir, the system has become
The more expensive because
and
it has
corrupt.
become more corrupt.
Yes, it has become more expensive and become more corrupt. Aside from, of course, outsmarting Smartmatic, it has become my mission in life. But I hope the people will listen. As sabi ko nga po, I am a flickering candle. Napagod na rin po ako. I am nearing my end. I mean, I cannot promise our people how long I will last. But if you're there to keep the candle alive, keep the light burning, then we have a fair chance, fairly good chance. So that's what I promise, and I will make this promise in writing and sign it just the way I did nung una kong takbo. Kaya nga ho, nanalo ako, naniwala yung tao because pumirma ho ako ng promises ko. Lahat ng election promises ko, pinirmahan ko yun, Sir Eric, pinamigay ko sa mga tao.
We will just keep it with that. Make him number 1 or at the very least number 2. And then, we will see what will happen. Thank you very much, Attorney Glenn.
Sir Eric, thank you very much.
Daghang salamat. Wala na po tayong panahon. Ito po si Eric Espina, palagi nagsasabi, magmasid, makialam, higit sa lahat ay manindigan. Dahil wala pong magmamahal sa Pilipino kung hindi ang Pilipino. Daghang salamat. Mayong gabi kaninyong tanan.